A very warm welcome to our first beer tasting evening and show in 2022 here in the KALEA headquarters from the heart of Salzburg. We are sorry because we have a little delay due to technical problems, but now we are ready, and so we can finally open up the first window of your brewer's advent calendar in this year. We're really happy about that, and just to mention that we have one new thing, because we will always meet up every Thursday until Christmas with you here in Salzburg. The rest is as you know it. We have interesting guests here. We have special themes and topics we talk about. And of course, we have a lot of competitions, funny ones as well. So make sure you stay tuned and stay till the end of the show. I can only tell you that's going to be a really fun story. So one person that can't be missing when it's getting closer to Christmas is, of course, our Claudio. So we welcome him. Hello, Claudio. Nice to have you back. Claudio is here for you, as you know it, always to connect you to our studio in Salzburg. You can send him pictures, messages, questions, whatever comes to your mind, and we will talk about them here in our studio, so you can be part of our show. And here I will present to you our guests from tonight. Schönen guten Abend.
Guten Abend.
Nice to have you here. So we have a microphone, just to not forget that. Let's just present yourself to our community in America.
Good evening. My name is Philipp Frauendörfer. I'm the owner of the Privatbrauerei Schnitzlbaumer in Traunstein, and we are very proud that we take part at the Advent Calendar 2022 in USA, and that we have the first beer of the calendar, and so we can present tonight our beer.
Yeah, we will be tasting that in a minute. Wolfgang Kesselschläger, present yourself from the next brewery.
Hello, my name is Wolfgang. I'm from the Memminger Brewery, Brewmaster, and part of the owner family. And we produced the Perlenzauber beer this year. Thank you very much for the honor. I hope you like it.
Thank you, Wolfgang. Then we hand over the microphone to Martin Seidl. We just call him Bierobelix for everyone who knows Asterix. So you don't know why, of course. No, tell us, what's your background in the brewery part?
Hello, my name is Martin Seidl, Bierobelix. I'm from the Innquarter. That is in Upper Austria. It's the Bavarian part of Austria. And I brew beer, and I'm a beer sommelier and a beer nerd.
Very cool. And last but not least, Stefan Fürmann, the Brewmaster of the Schnitzlbaumer Brewery.
Hello, I'm Stefan. I'm the Brewmaster of the Schnitzlbaumer Brewery. And I produce this cool beer.
Very cool. There's, I guess, nothing more to say for the beginning. Philip, would you just tell us a little bit of your beer? It's the one you had in your first calendar window today. So tell us a bit. What was what did you think about it? What was the thing you wanted to put into this beer and the taste?
Yeah, thank you. First of all, our first time to have a beer in cans. So we have a long history. I don't mention the founding date of our brewery because it might be interesting in the later times. But we have a long history, and now we have our first beer in cans. And just this was very curious and very important for us this year. And from the beer is a classic lager hell from Bavaria. It's all the same beer we produce since years for our home market, and we are very interested when we see the reactions and the quotes from the US customers.
We will have a look at that afterwards. Just a first competition to you Americans, because we know you love the Advent calendar and we would love to see you, how you beer taste, if we can say that. So we want to send you to send to us your craziest Christmas beer tasting pictures. We have an email address, which is info@beertasting.club. So if you're keen to send us some pictures, we will produce them on our wall. And if you're okay, if we show them on our show, so just send us your craziest beer tasting pictures. We're really happy and really curious to see how this is going on in America. Maybe it's like here. We hope that. So we're waiting for your pictures. I say the address again, info@beertasting.club. Kind of easy to remember. Okay, so now we start with the beer tasting. Stefan, you can open up one, and I always like to do that because I'm not good at putting the foam and everything. So we only have these two, so we split them up. Can we have one more glass, maybe? So you have to know we have a really, really big beer tasting community, but as always, there are some new ones as well. That's for me. That's fair enough. Sure? Fair enough. Yeah, I had some before. So just for those who are new in our beer tasting community, we really want to explain them how the perfect beer tasting process works. Wolfgang, would you maybe start telling us what do we have to look at? What do we have to think about? Where do we have to put our focus when we do the beer tasting?
Well, I don't know if it's general, but the things I do is indeed take a look at it. Take a look if just the color, if it's a deep color or a light color.
What would you say to this one? I mean, obviously.
For the type of beer, perfect.
Wonderful.
Good job. You're very welcome. Then the carbonation, when you see those tiny bubbles here.
Yeah.
This is also important.
How should they be?
Yeah, something like that. There should always be some tiny bubbles in there.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Then the foam, what is the foam doing? Well, foam is a little bit difficult because it's depending on the glass surface.
Of course.
When the glass is good or good treated, then you will most times have a good foam.
Number one rule for glasses is?
Clean glasses, no detergents. And don't take a towel after cleaning the glass.
Okay,
Just
so
let it dry.
fresh water and that's it.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
It's good to know.
So, and then you take the glass and drink.
And smell.
Yeah, you're doing that by drinking.
No, you're not doing it. Okay, but obviously we have to smell first. What can we smell in here, Philip?
So classically, with the Lagerbier, you should have a little nose of yeast. Lagerbier is a very clean beer, so there are not too many fancy hop aromas or something like that. So you have a malty aroma. You can get a little sweet nose. Then you have some yeast, and you smell the freshness in the perfect situation. Yeah.
Fresh for a good start into this December. So I would say now is your turn. Cheers. Or how we say in Austria, Prost. Prost. So that's the thing. What comes next? As you might know, we have a beer tasting app. And just to make sure you know how it works and you know how we vote and rate the beers, we will show that to you now. First of all, we have a short video for you, sneak peek how that works. So just make sure you get that, and afterwards we'll do it together with you. The video how it works, and I would suggest we just do it together today. First day of beer tasting, you all have your Schnitzlbaumer Lagerbier Hell together with us here, and really want to ask you as experts now what we can do. So you have the app here. We chose the Lagerbier Hell already, and now you go to detail rating, and then we have first of all etiquette. Is that something you would look at a can as well, or should we leave that?
I think, of course.
Okay, so Stefan, what can we say about it? Is it just something that you like or dislike? Is it something you would say, okay, that's something I would buy? Or what is the main part of a good etiquette?
I think it's quite important to have the right packaging. So it's the first decision of a customer when you are in a shop and you are open-minded and you want to try anything new. You will always take a bottle or a can with a label that you like to.
It's about colors. It's about text.
In our case, we want to represent the color from Bavaria. So blue and white is our main colors in Bavaria. The second part is that we represent our brew house. So this is our original brew house in our restaurant, and we want bottle to the customer so that you have the feeling of our brew house at home. So this is the idea into our label.
Now you know the idea behind. So Stefan, hand over to you, Stefan. Which rating would you give? We have the opportunity to give 5 points. How good do you think is the etiquette?
What should I say?
Try to be
It was
honest.
our own idea. I think it's 4.8.
4.8, okay. Oops. 4.8, okay. Martin, Obelix, Bierobelix, what would you say about the color and the foam?
The foam is beautiful and creamy. And the surface of the glass.
So it should stay on the glass when you turn it?
I think that the foam is creamy and
Stable?
and the surface of the glass and the texture is very good.
Okay.
And the color is very, very good.
Okay. So let's say we have the 5 points here as well.
5.
How high would you go? 5. 5
Yes.
points out of 5. Nice. Okay, then Wolfgang, I know it's not your favorite one, but smell. How would you rate the smell of this beer?
It's absolutely typical for this type of beer.
Is that something
which is good?
good? Okay.
Which is
so
good.
You don't expect something super special.
No, it's a kind of Bavarian, let's say, standard beer. It has to have a clean well-defined smell.
Mhm.
And this is the
This
case
one
here.
presents that. Okay.
And there's no hoppy stuff or no crazy things around. It's just a clean, nice beer.
Okay.
And therefore, the smell has to be
Just
clean,
like that.
just
Okay.
like that. Yeah.
Which number would you rate the smell of the beer?
Well, there are too many 5 points, so I guess it's 4.8.
4.8 as
Sorry.
well. Good.
No, it's really good.
Well, you know he's not expert in tasting. Smelling. Okay, and last but not least, the most important thing is the taste. Just take a number of each one of you, and then we divide it. What would you say the taste of this beer? Which number would you rate it?
The same different question. What should I say? I produced this beer.
Well,
I think 5
you'll
points.
give it a 5. Okay, Martin, what would you say? Which is
He's the expert.
okay. Let's.
I think it's very creamy and fresh. And the mouth is full.
Which is a good aspect as well.
Yes, and I have a high drinkability.
Very important.
5 points.
5 points again. Wolfgang, now your specialty.
Well, I can agree totally. It's also 5 points. Yeah.
Okay. Philip, be honest.
It's a hard job now.
Don't say the wrong thing.
So my wife is also very active in the brewery, and she's also a brewmaster from mine, Stefan, and I have to say 5 points now.
She's watching, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, it's a clear 5 here. Good. Oops, 4.9. I can't go up higher than 4.9, which is weird. I know that's all. Yeah. So you have a rating of 4.9 for your beer. We press here to save the thing. That usually works with you, I guess, on your app. We just have technical problems today everywhere. And then when it comes to the end, you can go and have an overview on your rating and the rating of the whole community. So you can compare between your opinion and the tastings of all the other ones. So that's how the app works, basically. And there's one more really important thing. If you rate every single beer of the Advent calendar, so 24 in total, you will get at the end a patch, like a professional beer taster patch. So make sure to rate every beer every day. It's a quick thing now that you're experts and now that you know how it works and how you look at the things. And then at the end of the Christmas weeks, you will get this patch if you did all 24 of them. Okay, so thank you for that. Now we know how it works. Claudio, is there any question, any pictures already here maybe?
Yeah, of course. Here's the question. Someone asked, what is the special on drinkability? What needs a beer to have a high drinkability?
Okay, can anybody answer these questions? How do you get the drinkability of fresh but full in the mouth? Is there anything else you would... A good balance, okay.
I think the drinkability is the feel in the mouth and the smell, and it's not too sweet. And after the taste, yes, and it's very fresh to drink. It's not too fresh, not too bubbles.
Okay.
And the beer, it's
so it should be
we
just
say
the right
it's
amount of bubbles. You can. Okay.
resents, und it's wie sagt man ausgewogen?
Balance,
The weight,
like
the balance
a balance?
is very good
Yeah.
here, and the balance of bubbles and the balance of malty and balance of hops is here very good.
Hoppy should be on a good balance as well. Philip, anything to add?
Just we had a teacher in mine, Stefan, and he told us and explained the drinkability. that imagine when you drink the first sip, and while you are drinking the first sip, you have to think about the second sip because it's so juicy and drinkability, and it's so nice to drink. And I think this is a easy explanation for drinkability.
Really good. So I hope you think about the next beer already, or at least of the one tomorrow in our advent calendar. So as I told you, there's a lot to win tonight as well. I maybe didn't tell you, if you send us your crazy Christmas beer tasting pictures, there's something to win, because we will vote or rate the best one or the craziest one we get tonight. And therefore, you will get beer tasting glasses for you at home. And we have another thing you can win. And Stefan, maybe you can give me the metal shield. Thank you. Yeah. So we have a competition, a question for you, and you can call us. Maybe you know it from the last years. You can call us directly in Salzburg and tell us the right answer, and then you will get an official beer taster metal shield right for your home, and you can put it wherever you want. Maybe you can send us a picture of that one as well. And Philip, your beer is number one, so could you maybe think of a question not too difficult for our community in America? So if you can answer this question, you could win the official beer tasting, with or without signatures, how you want that.
Okay, I think we have a quite long history. So I would be interested if the American fans could imagine when was the first pronunciation of the brewery, so the founding date, or founding year.
When was the Schnitzlbaumer brewery founded? In which year? You have a couple of minutes to find out the correct answer. In the meantime, I would love to talk to you, Wolfgang, because you're part of the Memminger Brewery, and I found out that you worked there for more than 17 years. What is so special or so fascinating for you about beer and everything that belongs to it?
Well, my father gave me this decision if I want to work in the brewery or not. And I always knew that I want to do something with food stuff. And the basic studies between brewing and food stuff are the same. So I had 2 more years to decide, which was quite good. But finally I decided to do the brewing. And it's always fascinating because every year you get different raw materials, you have different climate conditions, you have a whole bunch of different customers, so it's never boring. And when you go in the morning to your work, you never know what will happen the next 10 minutes. So this is really fascinating.
Mm-hmm. And working like forever in the Memminger Brewery, what would you say is there something that's special about the Memminger Brewery that's not typical for every main goal to stay there forever?
To stay there, of the owners. So that's one reason. We have a lot of good employees. That's the second reason. And it's just fun to have to do with beer. You know, to work with beer. It's just
like
fun.
After the first glass, or like always?
Well, sometimes before and sometimes after.
The thing is, I got to know a lot of brewers in the last few years, and there is like they all love beer, and they drink higher than I do, definitely. But is it still the thing, like it's something special for you all the time you get to taste a new, or is it something that, okay, I know that?
It's absolutely interesting to taste a new beer, and we on a regular basis every 3 weeks we do tastings from our neighboring breweries. So and we record that so that we can follow their tracks and say, well, what are they doing, what are we doing, why are we doing that, why are they doing that? And so it's always interesting.
Is there a favorite beer for you?
This type of beer, yes.
Okay,
Yes, that-
perfect.
that-
So, okay, thank you. We just look up to Claudio. Is there somebody sending us a picture, maybe, or a question?
No, not a picture, but a question. We've got a question of Sasha Petrenko, and he asked, what do you think it's better, a can or a bottle for the freshness of the beer?
Can is better.
Can is better?
Yes.
Ah,
The
why?
can is better. The light comes not in the can, and light is it's not good for the beer.
Okay,
Yes, and
okay.
for the hops in the beer, and the can
That's the
is
same with
is the better bottle.
Okay.
For drinking is bottled.
Yeah, for drinking is bottled, but for the taste, okay, good to know. So I really ask you again, if you want to win 2 of these beer tasting glasses, send us your crazy Christmas beer tasting pictures. I'll tell you the address again. It's info@beertasting.club. Okay, and now I just suggest to open the telephone. So I guess you saw the number again. Maybe we can put it in one more time. And then you can call us right from now and answer the question when the Schnitzlbaumer brewery was founded. Which year was it? I hope you found it out, and just don't hesitate to call us. We are ready. And we would love to give this official beer taster shield to you, so you can put it in your home or in your special crazy beer tasting room. Martin. Obelix, yeah, would be so much easier. So you said is better for the freshness, but as a beer lover or beer nerd, as you said, you would never buy a can, or you would always buy a bottle. Is that correct? Like
Traditional is a bottle in the head.
yeah.
It's better. I think the can is better for the freshness of the beer.
Okay, just the style is better with a bottle. Is that the main part? The style always counts.
I think it's difficult. Very important is it's beer in the can.
Okay,
is
that's
very
the most
important, yes.
important.
It's not Coca-Cola or
It has to be
wine.
beer.
it's important. It's beer in the can.
Yeah. What's yours? Your favorite beer?
Bavarian Helles.
Okay.
Yes.
Why? Warum?
I think it's. I can drink a lot of this.
Okay, it's the drinkability again,
drink
like
a lot of.
right?
Yes,
It's
I
again
can
the
drink
drinkability.
more. Yes.
That's what we talked about. So Claudio, any news up there?
Now we've got a winner.
Oh,
Our colleagues in the office answered the phone call, and now we've got a winner. Yeah, very nice picture.
Cool. Do we see it?
Not yet. I didn't have the picture here. Yeah.
Of course, they say
Yeah,
you send
it's
it
in
to
the office, yeah.
So maybe if we don't see it now, we can see it next time, hopefully.
I think so. Yeah.
For your inspiration, if you have a special occasion this week or within the next few days, make sure to take a picture so you can win also next week again with our competition, because we will do that every week now, because we would love to see how you celebrate that and do the beer tasting at home. Make sure to make the picture, and then you can send it to us and win these 2 glasses. So I would say if there's nobody who can answer the question, maybe we can have a last try. And you can, instead of calling us, you can write directly into the chat. Last chance for you. When was the Schnitzlbaumer brewery founded? Claudio, is there somebody really, really quick? Otherwise, I would explain to you what we planned with you right now, because you didn't know, but we have a competition for you as well. And it's it's the so-called crates competition.
Okay.
Okay. We went viral with that this year. We started that back in November, and we would love to try that with you as well. See how good brewers are in this competition, and maybe we go out there. We have 2 teams, easy, and start with the crates competition in a minute. Claudio, is there somebody who had the answer really, really quick when the brewery was founded?
Yeah, of course. It was Prime Passengers. It was 5074.
Is that correct, Philip?
Nearly.
Okay.
Nearly 450 years now, so we can take this one more, one less is not so important.
So, Claudia, tell us the name one more time. Who was the winner?
Prime Passengers.
Very good. Prime Passengers, whoever you are, congrats. You won the official beer taster medal. Shield. Congrats. We will send it to you, back to you home. We will get in contact with you soon. And now I would suggest that we go out. We have an outdoor competition with you with the crates. I'm so much looking forward how you doing. Did you do that before? Bierkisten challenge? The crates challenge? Did you do that before?
No.
So, first time here in Salzburg. We just move out of our studio. Oops. Oh, it's empty anyway. And follow us. We know exactly what we're doing. So, here we go. The crates challenge. It's as simple as can be. We have 2 guys who should try on a horizontal way to staple the crates. The one who has more crates between the stomaches wins. That's the thing. So 2 teams, and everybody needs a helper. Okay, somebody there. Are you ready? We start off with 3 crates. Push, okay. So, are you ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. It's not as easy as it looks, I can tell you. Philip, any special technique you're using?
Don't disturb me now.
Highly concentrated, working on this competition to win it, of course. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10, 2, 12, 6, 10 here. 10, 11 here. Oh! And one last try. Achtung. There would be 12 if there wasn't a stomach of Obelix. So, we have a winner, Wolfgang Kesselschläger and Martin Seidl, our Bierobelix. Really cool. So you can try that at home as well. And if you want to send us your pictures and videos as well. But don't forget to beer taste the next few days. We will be back next Thursday again at, well, it's 9 p.m. in the USA, in Austria. Uhrzeit in America?
Different hours,
yeah.
It's 7 to 9 hours different.
So probably 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock approximately, but you will find out anyway. So, yeah, we will be just celebrating a little bit this year, and I'm happy to see you next week again. Have a nice pre-Christmas week, and we see you again next week on Thursday here from Facebook. Cheers!